Pilkington is back travelling the world seeking answers to more of life's big questions. How much does your identity define you?
I think mine are nicer than yours.
What can we do about waste? How should you live your life?
God almighty, what is she doing?
Do we need art? And how should we spend our limited time on the planet?
Showtime. Am I in charge, or is my arse in charge? That's strange.
In this episode, Karl asks, how should we treat our bodies?
Yeah, like that. Come on, stop!
Can changing our appearance make us happy?
It's going to start firing in a minute if he keeps rubbing. Stop a minute, stop.
What will our bodies look like in the future?
Iron Man's sort of disabled brother.
And is the solution to our health problems within us?
At home, if you're known as a pisshead, yeah, that's not a compliment.
This is the moaning of life.
There's no fun in this.
Do you exercise?
There was a point when Suzanne I'd been with her for 10 years and she started to notice a bit of a, bulge around the middle bit and all that. She said, you should do the gym now, it's bad, you get into that age where your heart and everything. And I joined a cheap one. I think it was 34 quid a month, which was the cheapest one in the area. But it was a shithole, you see, and you went and it was kind of proper men in there. And I just I don't feel like one of them men. I'm not comfortable with my body, I haven't got a big body, I haven't got muscles, I've never really had anything like that. And I just got bored, so didn't keep it up in the end. I used to just go to sort of free toilet rolls and earbuds, stuff like that, just to get my money's worth. But I'm not, you'll find out, I suppose, because I'm going to be pushed, aren't I, on this trip. I'm going to see how far I can push the body and what it's capable of.
So what are we doing here, Karl?
Meeting a fella called Wim Hof, and he's all about working with the immune system. The immune system's important, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? There's no point having all the muscles and that if inside you're a bit weak. So he believes in sort of using this sort of conditions, these weather conditions, to make you stronger. This is like killer conditions, isn't it? This is what wipes out dinosaurs, this sort of shit. He's making me look alright in our bed though, isn't he? Oh, he's only got a little jacket on. Wim!
Karl!
What are you doing?
I'm doing just great. How are you doing?
Well, I'm a bit more dressed for the occasion than you are.
Nice to meet you, come on.
Oh, it's good to see you.
The plan is simple. If you are motivated and you want to learn about the physiology in the depth of your body, we use nature and get to it. This is a natural ability of ours to cope with cold. Now you follow me, okay? Come on.
I'm ready.
Okay, good.
Oh, fucking hell, there's a difference, so hang on, another couple of minutes in. I felt that.
Come on, stop.
You're freezing out there.
It's not cold.
It is.
The cold is there because you ain't got your inner power going. Come on, easy then. Come on, make a noise. Like, back through. Yeah, like that. Come on, strong. How you doing?
All right.
Okay. Put your shoes up. Yeah, right on. Come on, yeah.
I'm going to keep shoes
Shoes up. Oxygen inside, not outside, inside. We are able to cope.
Oh, that's a big ass.
We are able to cope. Come on.
One shoe first.
Yeah. We are. Get into the rhythm. Back up. You feeling great there?
I'm feeling good up here. It's just my
then
foot.
we are getting into it. Benches.
I don't know if I can do
More
that.
benches.
Look at that. Look how pink that is.
Yeah, me too. Pink, purple and blue, doesn't matter. It's coming through.
Yeah, it really wakes you up. I mean, you never see like a groggy penguin or polar bear, do you? So there's got to be something in it. And I think that's what I'm getting today. I'm at one with nature here. This is caveman territory.
Oh, yeah. We always breathe shallow.
Yeah.
That's why the body gets acidic. That's why you do not feel good. You breathe better, and you get a little bit in the cold, then you feel good.
Yeah. I'm not in good shape here. I mean, have you ever had abs?
I think we've all got them. They're in there somewhere.
They're in there, yeah, they're in there. But I'm sort of the thing, you don't need to see them. As long as they're there and they're doing the job, what are you showing them off for? It's the equivalent of a chimp's arse, that. It's that thing of, why has that got to protrude like that? Everyone knows a chimp's got an arse. Why has it got to stand out? And for me, that's what abs are like. So I don't show them off.
The next level is going into ice water.
You know the water is below zero, so you know the danger of hypothermia.
Yes, I know.
You know, and it's on your own risk that you're going in there.
I do a dry run, and then we do it together, okay?
No, not this bit. Can't be good for you, can it? The balls in that.
Yeah.
That's the hardest bit, isn't it? That's
No.
The
The balls, I don't feel them at all. Balls are very, nothing. It's all okay.
I'll tell you what I've never done. Check my balls for lumps. Don't know what I'm looking for. It's like, you know, reading Braille, isn't it? It's, I don't know if that's a bad one or if that's normal. Suzanne was like, "Do you want me to do it?" I said, "No, I don't. You don't know how hard you're squeezing or anything. It's kind of, you've got to be careful down there. Holding a budgie, innit? You're not quite sure how hard you can squeeze it. You want to hug it, but you don't want to do any damage." It's got his balls in it.
Sit down and have a nice time over here. Me and you. You have a beer for me? I can put it right over here.
He's just sat there, just got in it. Like it was a hot bath, just sat there. This is how you do it. Sit here, have a beer. Are you honestly happy sat there, or...?
I'm just feeling just right and okay. This is Iceland. Look at how beautiful this is. This is unique.
There's no way I was going to get in there. It's just fucking freezing. In a way, it's got the same problem people have with normal exercise. You've got to start going mental. You've got to start pushing it. It's not enough running about with your bollocks out, just having a nice run. Take it further, and that's the problem with it. And one day there'll just be some news story about him being found dead at home in the fridge, surrounded by cornettos and a couple of fish fingers. I'm at that age now where, you know, a day out shopping will involve nipping to a chemist to get some sort of, I don't know, cream for some rash or a growth, a spot or a boil, that sort of thing. Spend a fortune on it. And a lot of the time it doesn't really work, does it? Because you go into these massive chemists now. I mean, there's one on Oxford Street, like 3 floors of stuff for any problem you've got. Aisles and aisles of, you know, if you've got a scabby head or a itchy arse or whatever, it's just aisle and aisle and aisle of creams that they're all telling you it's the best stuff, it's the one you need to buy. The bloke who I'm seeing today, he's sort of like, you don't need any of that nonsense. You know, no pills, no creams. We've all got the answer within us.
Please come in.
So what is it called, the thing that you do?
Urine therapy.
Urine
But
therapy.
in ancient time, it was called Shivambu.
All right, so this is something you do daily.
Yeah, I do daily. Sunka ek cup leke aana babu.
Do you want me to get out whilst you do that?
Just I'm showing you.
So that's not used for tea or anything else? That's
No, this is especially for Shivambu.
Oh. It's like waiting for someone to give birth to a baby, isn't it, when he's emptying his bladder?
Okay, and we have to drink it immediately within 5 to 7 minutes. So here I go.
Okay.
It has to be a little bit salty.
Right, so you really taste it then?
This is going inside my body. It is having lots of minerals, all valuable vitamins, amino acids, chemicals, everything we are having inside this. For last 10 years I am drinking.
Is that how long you've been doing it? 10 years?
And I had never been to any doctors.
So what's this? Some you prepared earlier?
Yeah, this is my medicine. This is for my soap. This is my shaving cream. This is my aftershave lotion. Everything is this. I am cleaning my nose with this. I am putting here, it will come out from this nose.
Yeah.
Now I wash my eyes. Now my eyes will burn a little bit.
I bet. Look at his eyes. It's a bit weird anyway, they sit stood there watching a man having a wash. At home, if you know, as a pisshead.
Yeah.
That's not a compliment.
Right.
But with you've seen science in that.
These are the old urines. If I keep it for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it will be like a wine. The much older it is, the much better it is. It is good for the skin. For any chronic disease, this is the best medicine for the skin. Even ladies are using this one as a face lotion, and the skin will be
What
very
ladies?
silky.
What ladies are rubbing that in the face?
Yeah, my wife also uses this. Yeah.
The morning bit, it's fine, I can handle it, but when you got that stuff out,
This one is a year older.
I've never seen that. That's what I like about this though, isn't it? The travelling about and seeing stuff. You know, your paling gets excited about old pyramids and all that, but I've never seen any old piss. Because you flush it away, don't you? That doesn't hang around.
It is a fermented urine. It becomes ammonia.
But the power of it, that's what surprised me. Just a little jar, and we took the lid off that. It was like that thing at the end of Indiana Jones. And when they lift the lid off that thing, stuff starts flying out all over the place. They're going, shut your eyes! I was like that. I'm not convinced with that one. Honestly, I've believed everything you've said up to this point, but that is rank. Okay? Give us a minute. Well, I just put the rest down the toilet. Hang on, I haven't finished yet. Have you got... Oh, hang on. Have you got the cup? Oh, will I just go in there now?
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, there's mirrors in here. Come on, bit of privacy. Oh, you cut me off now.
Are you still going now?
Yeah. What's wrong with me? You've got it all over your seat, you know.
Wow.
It's never ending.
Color is little bit yellowish. Whenever you see in future that this is the color of your urine, you can drink more water. You can drink more water.
Okay. When I gave him my sample, he was sort of, you know, smelling it. He's like, oh, this is good. He's like, this is a new one. It's like he doesn't want to flush any. Don't waste it when you're pouring it. Don't spill it. It sort of makes you wonder if the doctor asks for a sample. He's a bit like, you know, I'll wash my feet with that.
Yes, you can have a test.
No. We're going to go to the seminar that he's doing. He's putting on a bit of a thing to sell his message. So I'm going to be there with a few locals, and I might just sort of go, oh, go on then, I'll give it a go. Or I might not.
Shivambu is used for all internal and external diseases. Even chronic diseases are being cured with the help of Shivambu. We can massage with Shivambu. We can drink Shivambu. So anyone try?
He said to everyone, does anyone want to do it? And it sort of all went a bit on its arse, didn't it? And I just, yeah, that's what made me do it. Yeah, tell them that you've sold it to me. I've come from London. And I'm going to drink some of my piss just to prove that
Okay.
I think he's talking sense.
Yeah. So let's have a try.
Look at everyone here. Look at them all with cameras. This will be on Facebook in about 5 minutes. No explanation, it's just Karl's in India drinking piss. There you go. Shivambu.
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 Just take a sip. That's all.
Oh God. Oh, I can't do it. It's nothing, hang on. It's just because it was still warm. It's still really warm.
Yeah. You want dropper so that you can put?
Yeah, because then that's not too much. I can't drink that. It's too much.
That's enough.
What sort of little notes were you getting? Sort of woody, nutty, and that sort of sunny delight, sort of sliminess. That. And it was the warmth as well. There's something about. I'd rather not talk about it. I drank it, so you should be happy with that. I love food. It's a big part of my life. I'd say a good 16 to 20% of my life is about food. But I try not to be greedy. It's tricky sometimes, you know, all the sell-by dates and everything. You end up, you know, sometimes I have 2 chocolate eclairs instead of 1 because you think it's going to go off. And I don't like the waste. There's a bloke here who's like, there's another way of getting energy without even, you know, eating food. It's all about using energy from the sun. Is it a good day for it?
Yeah, it's a good day.
How many people are coming today?
25, 30.
25, 30 people?
Yeah.
All right, so how does it work then?
Through the sun. We are looking the sun through the pineal gland and receiving sun cosmic energy. And that cosmic energy goes to the brain. And then we get the charge directly what we get from the food. We are getting directly from the sun.
So how long have you gone without food?
4 months.
4 months without anything?
Without food, without water and without sleep.
It's one of the biggest enjoyments I have. It really is. If I wasn't eating, I think there'd be days when I wouldn't get up. It's one of the main reasons to get up. And you miss it though?
Yes, I was enjoying. That was my beautiful life.
But every day?
Every day.
It's something I enjoy, the Sunday roast. You know, big occasions through the year that involves food. Imagine Christmas dinner around at his house. You know, sat there gawping at the sun. It's kind of, you get to a point when you want to eat, you've got to eat. Christmas is about eating. If you didn't eat at Christmas, Jesus, I mean, it'd be nothing but arguments. The reason to eat at Christmas is to stop the arguments in a way, innit? If you got your mouth full of food, you can't be arguing over who wants to watch what, and, you know, all that shit.
And make friendship. Friendship with sun.
I just wonder if it's because he lives here and you get sick of curry. You know, it is breakfast, lunch and tea, innit, for them. Of course you're going to go, do you know what, I want a few days off from it, I'll stare at the sun, get some energy. He hasn't got the choice that I've got at home. He hasn't got happy face biscuits, he hasn't got donuts, the Krispy Kremes and all that, and that's I'd like to see him at home. I tell you, I'd like to take him home and say, let's see how good you are here.
Expand yourself to the sun.
Basically, he's using it like solar power. But we all know that shit, that never works, does it? Solar power. I've got some in the garden, actually. What's the name? Garden lamps. Proper shite. They've got to be in, you know, red hot sun all day, bright light. You get about 5 minutes of a little LED. So it doesn't work for that. You see, my head's all over the place. I don't know if there's anything in it, or I'm thinking, well, it doesn't work for fucking garden lights. So is it going to keep me running for a day? Yeah, I've had enough, I reckon. I've always had a bad back because I landed on it when I was a kid, but as I'm getting older it's just giving me more problems. So I'll just do this. Just a ball. Just a hard ball. Little heat patches in case I wake up in the night. Put them on there, loosens it up a bit, get through them like tea bags. It's always funny when you watch the telly and you see people who you grew up with, who you haven't seen for ages, and you see them again and you go, Jesus, they're old, and then you think, so am I. It's happening to all of us. You know, Dennis Waterman, I watched him growing up in Minder, and suddenly appeared again in new tricks. I'm like, Jesus. Do you know what I mean? That isn't a diss to Dennis Waterman, it's just, it's a fact. That's what happens. Linda Lusardi, she used to be in the paper growing up, you know, page 3. She's advertising yoghurt now. You can't get away from ageing. You can sort of fight it away a little bit, go into the gym and all the rest of it, but really, a bit useless once you've lost your energy, your muscles and what have you. Well, that's what I'm looking at today. Looking at the future. Looking at how we're going to sort of assist the body to be more useful for a longer space of time. we're living longer. The body's not really made to live longer, so how are we going to help it? So I'm meeting this inventor in Tokyo who's built this sort of prototype suit
This is it then.
that, you know, we could all be wearing in the future to make us stronger. How long will the batteries last?
About 20 minutes
Not 20 minutes.
inside.
Oh, like that?
Yes, yes.
It's alright, that. Is this what he hopes everybody will be using in the future?
そうですね。まあみんなというよりは、
Not for everyone, but for someone who needs the special working.
Who is that, though? Give me an example of someone who would use this.
例えば、まあ、土木作業
Construction worker,
とか、土のを持ち上げて、
Bring
その
heavy
土
stuff.
を出すとか、Keep on moving.
Keep moving. Reach out. Grab the thing. Pick it up. Over there.
That's not going to work.
We've got to start. Oh, hang on a minute. Just that. Oh. No, it's not going to happen, is it, really?
Do you think it could catch on?
I don't know. But every idea starts with a little nugget. I mean, you know, I'm sort of looking at this thing that's useless, he's not going to get anywhere, but he might do. He could be, you know, he could do well for himself. So it's unfair to judge it, because it's a prototype, isn't it? But I can't see it working for construction workers yet. Not yet. I think I'd be a bit pissed off if I had a builder doing some work and he's turned up with this on. Because it's just another excuse he's got, isn't it? When work's not been done, oh, I ran out of AAA batteries or whatever. I don't know. I just thought I'd come out feeling extra strength, but I feel older. It's making me actually feel older. You know, like Iron Man's sort of disabled brother. Have you had this out on the road? Has he sort of had this out? Something's burning here.
あ、燃えたな。
Something just sparked. Is that alright? Pooh, pooh. Is it broke? Off? We'll take it off. Is it best to take it off, or is this on fire? Are we on fire now?
あ、今、まあ、脱いでもいいですし、今、取った
This
らいいで
is
す。
balmy. Let's take it off because I can still smell burning. Fuck's sake.
どこが怖いかね。
Definitely fire coming off it. There's flames and everything. So smoke. It was this side here.
Yes.
Did I do that? Did I do something wrong?
誰のせいってわけじゃない。
It's not your fault.
私の、
I can say my product is not perfect.
Having extra strength. Having people that are too strong. I don't know if it's a good thing or not. I watched Spider-Man recently. Spider-Man 2, isn't it? Or is it 3? Is it 2 or 3?
3. I don't know.
The latest one. If you think about that, he's wrecking everywhere. He's whizzing through New York with a goblin, sort of smashing shit up. Now imagine if that's going on in London. You've got a Spider-Man character whizzing through, you know, Covent Garden, kicking shit over, knocking buildings down. We're the ones who are going to suffer, because the council tax is going to go up, isn't it? You can't have people wrecking shit. And no one ever seems to say to him, Spider-Man, will you calm down? Can't you have a fight over there in a field? Why are you knocking down the town hall? This is the problem with it, and that is exactly what would happen, because as soon as people get power, they get silly. I just think the point is, maybe we can't alter the human body. It's not a good idea.
そうなんですけど。
He's not sure he can fix it today.
What's that then, isn't it?
What is that?
I've got to keep doing that. Say, oh no, you got to sort of say words that stretch your face.
So this is like a face trainer, like
Yeah, I didn't know it existed. It's funny because I'm sure I've said at some point how if you've got a fat face, what workout do you do? I didn't even think anything was out there. Because at the end of the day, if you've got a fat head but your body's thin, you still look fat, don't you? Sometimes a if I catch a glimpse of myself, I do think, oh, I'm putting on weight, but it's because my head's fat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here in Japan, you know, if you've got a big head, you can get help. It's called small face therapy. People who worry about the size of their head, they don't think it's attractive if you've kind of got a big face. I've noticed my head being big. See, there's a phase, wasn't there, in the sort of late 80s, early 90s, polar necks. And I used to put them on, my head got sort of stuck in it, and I used to always think, you know, you'd see other people putting them on, you go, they slip through it that easily. With me, I used to get a bit stuck there, a bit agitated, so that was the point when I thought, yeah, my head's probably, you know, bigger than it should be, but just don't wear polar necks, you know, get rid of the problem at that bit, not change my head shape. I should have had a shave. It's going to start firing in a minute if he keeps rubbing. Stop a minute, stop. Right, stop a minute. Say if it does work. Say if they do make my head smaller, my face smaller, is there going to come a point in life when that isn't attractive? What do they do then? Do you have to go to big face therapy? Because it's going to be a trend. It's like phones, isn't it? Phones went from like that size, down here, down here, down here. It's like, oh, hang on, that's too small now. I can't use it with my fingers. Make it bigger again. They're getting bigger again. And that's what's going to happen. You see, I don't want to look like I've got a thin head and then a fat neck. A fat neck is just as bad as a fat head, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I'm making your neck thinner.
Yeah, but then the head will look fat. I'll look like E.T. Stop. Right, stop. Listen, seriously, can you let him know? If I go like that, that means just stop, because he was hurting before and he's not listening. That's my best side now, I reckon. If I have a photograph, that's it, innit? Stood like that. I've almost got a jawline there. Look at that. I look pretty good looking there. Got a good head shape. There it is, head on. Normally, I didn't have any sort of definition. It was like a jelly baby, sort of just, it went from the head to the shoulders. But that now that's pretty good.
And then open.
It's done. But what's going to happen now? He's like a muscle man, isn't it? If he stops doing the weights, turns to, you know, am I going to end up looking like a bollock?
What do you fancy for supper?
Fried chicken. Fried chicken and noodles.
And for pudding?
Crème brûlée. That's hard on to say. Crème brûlée. Crème brûlée. We've been looking at the body on this trip, haven't we? And the thing that's important to me isn't like, you know, I'm not worrying about my head shape, or, you know, I haven't got any pecs, or I'm not muscly enough. I think the most important thing to me is having vision. I can't imagine life being blind. I don't think I can handle it. Your eyes have a big say in your life, don't they? The amount of decisions that are made, and some of them will be wrong. Furniture, the amount of furniture I've bought where I've gone, that looks good, and then you get it home, you sit on it, and you go, it's so uncomfy, this. Whereas, you know, you see those DFS adverts and sofa shops selling big, ugly sort of puffer furniture, and you think, I wouldn't have that in the house, but I bet it's comfy. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to meet a blind fella and get a taste, you know, just a small taste of what it would be like to be blind.
Konnichiwa.
Kobayashi, hey, how are you? I'm Karl.
Okay.
You well?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to my home. Oh, my.
Right, yeah.
In front of you is a kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help make breakfast?
There you go.
Okay.
What's that? That's a cloth. It's like ham. I picked up a flannel thinking it was ham.
Ham.
Yeah. See, that's dangerous, isn't it? Could have been chewing on that.
One plate for me.
Here's one plate for you.
Okay, okay. This is brown rice. Okay.
So much hassle, isn't it?
How are you finding this?
Very frustrating. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I've lifted the lid, and there's a toilet, and
Yes.
that's a sink here, is it?
Sink is right side.
It's easy to sit down, isn't it? You see, this is one of my jobs at home. It's something that I like doing. I'm very house proud, so I wonder if I'd lose that. I had a bit of a fallout with Suzanne on Skype the other night because she's knocked tea everywhere.
Knocked tea everywhere?
Knocked a cup of tea off in the bedroom and all the carpets. Got a big stain on it and everything. Now, if I was like this, why would I be worrying about that? I think there's a car behind.
If my speed is fast,
It's quite fast, but I trust you, so...
trust me.
Yeah.
Across the road.
Cross.
Yeah.
Hang on. How do you know nothing's coming?
No sounds.
Yeah, but you get electric cars now. Very quiet. Oh, hang on, what's that? Oh, hang on. This is an easy job, isn't it? No pressure whatsoever. Let's have a feel of your hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
feels like a number 2.
Do you go to barber sometime?
Nah, bald.
Bored. Yeah, yeah.
It needs doing, actually. It's a little bit, do you know, like a tennis ball when it's
Yeah.
when a dog's had it? It's a bit of a mess at the moment. A little bit messy.
I know.
Over here.
And
Thank you. I don't know how much of the food I ate. Did I finish that? Because it's one of your senses, isn't it, your stomach? You know, I felt full, so I'll stop eating, whereas at home, it's my eyes. That thing about, you know, your eyes being bigger than your belly, that is me, that's me all over. I'm a right sort of, bit of a greedy bastard, really. But is it me or my eyes? It's hard, this. I'm not getting in much at all. They never look at that, do they, with fat people? Blindfold them. It's hard to lose weight. You don't have to go on any sort of Weight Watchers programme, just blindfold them. Just waiting for Cobra for his mate to turn up. So apparently we're going to be going climbing. So he's got sight?
yes.
Yeah,
He
full
can-
sight.
He can see everything.
How are you?
Ah, now yeah. Okay. ちょっと待って。はい、OK です。
It's non-stop. You can't just wander about and have thoughts about things.
That's a big gap.
Okay, yeah. Because that's what you're doing when you're going from A to B. You normally think about problems that you've got to sort. Oh, I've got to call them. Oh, I've got to get some milk on the way home. There's no time for that in your head. Because you're constantly feeling where you are.
Here we are. Up. Up. Okay. A wall to where we're gonna climb today is about 10 meter high. It's not for the beginners. Can you do it?
Well, I'm prepared to give it a go.
On top of your head.
Jesus. I mean, I know I can't see myself, but I know I look a knob. I always do in a helmet. Yeah.
Okay, now remember where your right foot goes. By your right knee. There you go. Then there's another one by your left knee too.
Is it?
Yeah, to the right, to the right, to the left, right. Down, there. Gamba. You gotta make it. You gotta make it.
Well, my body's
Okay,
locked.
gamba, gamba.
Hang on.
From your right hand is 11 o'clock of 1 meter. Gamba. Go. Gamba.
Come on.
You're here. Gamba. Come on. Gamba. Push up. It's 9 o'clock. Now from right foot higher. Right foot higher. Gamba. There. Higher. There.
I wonder if it's these shoes.
Okay, coming down.
Just makes you realise he doesn't go for the easy life, does he? When I said to him, you know, earlier about getting a blind dog, I said, why don't you get a dog? He went, no. It's like he wants to do it the hardest way. But saying that, you can't take a dog up there, would you, can you? Maybe he's had a go, maybe that's why he's not allowed one. He's probably young about 3 of them in the past. Kobe,
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
The big one step.
You confronted an anxiety that you had. How does it feel having done that?
I've had that much of it, haven't I? You know, a tiny taste of what it is. Like going for a week in Lanzarote. There's no way I'd live there, it's fucking horrible. But you go for a week, and you know you don't want to go again. You can say you've experienced it, but then you go home. What he's got is like, he's been told he's got to go and live in Lanzarote. You know, he can't change it. And that's the difference. Oh, worst noise in the world, that. Let's do a fucking few days of being deaf. Jesus. I said at the start of the trip I've never had my balls tested. Not had any idea of it. I know it's really important, you know, it's serious, isn't it? I don't want kids anyway, do I? So in a way, I don't know why I've got them in a way. They're sort of excess baggage to me, aren't they? I'm carrying them around for no reason whatsoever. If anything, they're just a danger. They could be me, you know, my own worst enemy. So I've never properly inspected myself and need the proper check. I meet Frank, you know, Frank who set my prostate out. Got onto him again, and he's going to have a feel. It's like feeling your Christmas presents when you're a kid, isn't it? You can grab it all you want, feel it all you want. You haven't got a clue what's under there, really. I tidied it all up last night.
What do you mean?
I had a bit of a tidy up. It's weird, isn't it? Just a bloke. He's never going to see him again. But I went to a bit of effort. Like Gok One's been down there. He's never looked better.
Oh, with scissors?
Yeah, scissors, comb. It's the same scissors Suzanne uses to cut the rind off bacon. I have to remind her to wash them. Sort of, yeah. Oh.
Oh, Karl, there you are. Come in.
You alright?
Yeah, it's good to see you. Welcome.
Yeah, good to see you again.
So, the testicles, you know, us guys have two. Imagine these are mine, so you feel them, make sure they feel both the same. And then, between your thumb and those two fingers, you kind of roll your fingers.
It's the bubble wrap things, you know, you can get carried away and squeeze two, you know, you
Sure.
I don't trust myself.
You can't do yourself any harm. So what we'll do is I'll pop you behind the curtain, get changed, and then we'll take it from there.
See, why is there two? You think, again, that's nature, isn't it, playing games? Why not just give you one big testicle?
You get 2 years.
Yeah, we've only got one heart. What do you mean? It'd be better to have two hearts. More people have a problem with their hearts, don't they, than two testicles. I don't even need two testicles, really. One testicle will probably give me enough testosterone or whatever for running me. I wish I hadn't seen him do it on the model now, because he was using them like stress balls. You know what I mean? If he had a stressful day, is he going to be taking it out on me down there? You ready for me now, yeah?
Okay. Right, good. So what we're going to do first of all, we're going to examine you standing up. So I'm going to rub, just lightly roll.
You're not going to go harder than that? That's...
No, don't feel that hard than that. That's as hard as it gets.
He's just down there, sort of. His fingers are like doing all the work, aren't they? Just like giving it like it was like he was doing the FA Cup draw, like that on the balls.
That's it. And then the other one, I know they're very sensitive. They're still hanging loose, but they're moved up a little bit. So far, so good. I do need to examine you lying down. I would examine penis first, make sure there's no problem there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's good. And again, examine this side. It's fine.
All good.
A bit ticklish, but no problem.
Cheers, Frank.
You're welcome, Karl.
Makes you feel good, doesn't it? You know, when you know you're all right.
Yeah,
It makes you a little buzz. You get a buzz from that. I tell you what, there's a window here. I didn't see. Look at it. There's offices over there looking out on me. You got right out your foot. Don't you think it's weird, Frank, that we have two testicles?
One's a spare.
Yeah, but why have we only got one heart?
That's a very good question.